Hello, everybody. This is Anitra Rice, life coach, educator, speaker, marriage and family therapist in training, and grieving mother. My Josiah left this earth and into eternity on December 7th, 2019. Today is January 10th, 2020. Today is my middle son's birthday. He's 19 years old today. I know that there are different stages to grief, and I know that the stages can happen in an hour. It doesn't necessarily mean over months or an extended period of time. So today I'm just noticing different things within my heart, and that I'm noticing in the stage of acceptance, or beginning to accept what's happening or happened. Happening like new beginnings, and happened. My baby completed suicide. Jaden he's now my oldest. And if it's almost instinctual to say it now, to say, oh, my oldest. But when I say that, I feel like this guilt, because Josiah is really the oldest, but now Josiah is not bound by time. He's no longer aging. So he's in eternity now. So by Earth's time, the measure of time, we give age. And so Jaden, by Earth's measure of time, is physically oldest. I guess that's the way to look at it. Also, so I have 3 guys. That will never change. Even though Jaden is oldest now physically, I have 3 guys. Josiah, Jaden, and Nicholas. And it's like I would always intertwine their names. I would call one the other, or mix up their names, Joe Jaden or Jaden Josiah, Jaden Nick. You know who you are. But I've noticed that I'm becoming more used to saying Jaden and Nick as opposed to Josiah, Jaden, and Nick. And on one hand, it's like, okay, I'm accepting that my baby is in eternity. And it feels like this long, extended vacation where he's having a really good time and he really is enjoying himself. But I can't hear from him directly unless the Lord grants me to have a wonderful dream, which I'm really hoping for, that he'll be able to visit me in my dreams. Or the last time I had communication with Josiah post death, and I know some people may not agree with this, but you'll get over it. I felt his presence the first time I was able to go to sleep after he passed, after I learned of his completed suicide. I didn't sleep for over 24 hours, but when I finally went to bed, I woke up at 3 a.m. and I felt him. And I felt like I just needed to tell him that I loved him and that I understood. I felt his presence so strongly. And then I also felt the presence of the Lord, and the Lord sang to me this song. And it was exactly what I needed to hear, to let me know that Josiah was safe with him. And this was a song that I didn't even know. I only knew the chorus, but I had no idea what the lyrics were. And then I looked it up and I began to weep because it was exactly what I needed to hear, just welcoming my baby home. And it was like, whoa. And then I heard Josiah's voice one day when I was mourning, and I was screaming and I won't say when I was mourning, when I was writhing. I'm mourning now, but when I was writhing in pain, and I was just wailing, and I was screaming, Josiah, can you hear me? And I felt him, just his presence, and I just heard his voice say, Mom, I'm right here. I'm right here. And it was so clear that it literally, my breath almost escaped my body. And And that was the last time I felt him that close. That was only a few days after he passed. And that was the last time I felt him that close, but I had a sense that he had to go. He had to handle his business in eternity. He had to handle his business with the Lord, and well, not with the Lord, but whatever he's assigned to do in heaven now. With the Lord, but not like he was in trouble or anything like that, but just, whatever his new assignment was. So now on earth, I'm bound by time. I'm bound by the shell of flesh. And I now refer to, it's just easier. Now it's become easier to say Jaden and Nick instead of Josiah, Jaden, and Nick. And at the same time, it feels like I feel of this guilt that I'm forgetting him, and that I'm not moving on. I'm moving forward. I'm definitely moving forward with my baby, with Josiah too. The things that I'm doing will honor him too. He was a double major in psychology and criminal justice, and a minor in law. Was it law, justice, and public policy? Something like that. He was really smart. So I imagine all the cool things he's doing in heaven. But I just noticed that today, that it's becoming easier and more settled in me, this new place. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think I have to feel anything about it, like I have to choose anything to feel. I can just feel. And what I feel purpose driven. I feel sadness. At times I feel guilt. The guilt isn't that heavy. The purpose driven is more pronounced. And the sadness. I miss him so much. I can't even articulate it. Gosh, I miss my baby. We had the best conversations. Oh my goodness. We had the best conversations. And he is so smart. He's way smarter than me. So that's my piece for today. It's just recognizing and seeing different ways that I'm accepting his passing. I'm getting ready for work this morning. I'm a school teacher, as well as I'm training to be a family therapist, a marriage and family therapist, and classes start. The course room is open today, and I'm going to learn some new things. And I'm almost done with my courses. And I'm excited because I get to start doing the things that Josiah and I have talked about, and helping people in a deeper way, helping them heal, helping them transform their lives, and praying that the Lord would just guide me, and that I would be open to his spirit and loving people well, people who don't think like me, people who don't look like me, people who don't believe like me, who just loving people well, people who are hurting. And I carry Josiah's legacy forward in that way. I'm excited. I'm excited to learn new things. I know it'll be challenging because I won't have him here to like, Josiah, guess what? But I'll still tell him. I'll still tell him. And I know he's so proud of his mother. I know he's proud of me as I move forward with him. Okay. It is 6:28 a.m. I have to get going because I have to go teach little itty bitties. I teach kindergarten. Oh, I love my itty bitties. So they help. They help to give me joy, for me to carry joy in the midst of all this sadness. So, all right, God bless you. I love you, and please pray for me. Pray for Jaden. He turns 19 today. Pray for Nicholas. Nicholas turned 14 last month, just a couple weeks after Josiah's passing, 2 days after not even like a week after Josiah passed, and a week and a half, and 2 days after Josiah's funeral. So please pray for my guys. Pray for their dad. Their dad and I are divorced, and I still care about him. He's my children's father, and he's present in their lives. And pray for him, please. Um, Pray for our family in general. It's the whole family was riveted by this whole thing. Um, Amen. All right. Goodbye.